Welcome viewers to Kindara Oval for another league match in the Ramadan Peace Cup Super Series. The match is between Central Smashers and Northern Strikers. Central Smashers won the toss and elect to bat first. With me I have Shiva here. Hello Shiva, good evening.
Hey, good evening, Shyam. Good evening, all the viewers, wherever you are. Welcome to game number 11 of Ramadan Peace Cup between Central Smashers and Northern Strikers, as they have got a back-to-back games. Yesterday they played and they have made 3 changes today. I will go to the team sheet later in the part. Umpires are in the center. The game is underway. This is the Central Smashers. Anwar Ardeen, Virandeep, Ainul, Arjun, Sharwin, Ajab, Udit, Rashmika, Kevin, Amruddin, and Mozam Hayat. Team for Northern Strikers are Aminuddin, Lasit, still there on top. Shadat Ramli, the captain himself, Pasha Ali, Janidu, Jamaluddin, Rashid, Wafiq, Fitri Sham, Hafiz Khair, and Khairul have made 3 different changes for today's game, as the Bhushan is not playing and Rashid is not playing. Bhushan is not playing today and Nurvira is not playing today, and Fitikala is not playing today.
So this is how the point tables looks at Central Smasher and Northern Striker. Both the teams are on top of the table. This could be a pretty good match, Shiva. Moving forward, this being a league game, they'll definitely test their squad. So there's 3 changes, as you said there. Expecting to have a cracker of a match here.
Yep, as the prime form and the top 2 run getters in this tournament. As the points table is, Central Smashers are right on top with 9 points. And the second place, Northern Strikers are with 7. The Southern Leaders are with 4, and Western Warriors at the bottom of the table.
So we have our sponsors here. SG is the official ball sponsor for the MC Ramadan Super Series T20 tournament. Sponsor for individual awards and cash prizes by My Events International. Sponsor for player of the match, cash prizes by Daya Shakti Tours and Travels. And sponsor for individual awards, cricket equipments by Castle Sports.
And it's all set for another encounter between Central Smashers and Northern Strikers. Starting the proceedings from the Combox end, and the match officials for today, the 2 official umpires are Mr. Kalidas and Mr. Pubalan. Bowler is on strike as well from the Combox end, getting ready. As Virandeep on strike, along with Anwar Ardeen. Let's play is the call from the umpire.
Here we go.
Wafiq Irfan. Nicely bowled and very well played. Watchful innings. Started off with a straight drive to the man at short mid-off.
That is a confident for you, Shiva. Both these batsmen right on top of the run getting. It's a run machine for Central Smashers. Played a very important role for all the victories so far.
Wafiq steaming in. Nicely bowled, leaving dangerously. Just past the outside edge of Virandeep.
It's a good ball there by Wafiq.
As we watched him yesterday as well, he's teaming in the first few overs he bowled with a good pace and maintained good line and length. And this will be both the batsmen of Central Smashers will be watching very closely, as they will be meeting again in the finals.
Yep, here we go. Wafiq to Virandeep Singh.
Nicely bowled again. Yorker in length. Watchfully played by Virandeep. No runs yet on the board.
Good positive start there for Northern Strikers. They have a third man and a fine leg. Pretty default setup for any pacer. So far, Wafik has been bowling really well. He has mixed up his length pretty well. He started with a full, then followed by a good length.
Nicely bowled straight onto the stumps. Yet no runs. Good four, right on the money. 4 deliveries.
Good shot by Wafik and Northern Strikers. Not giving any sort of room for Virandeep to freeze arms. He's quite strong on the off. Anything on the off with a room, he'll just bang him.
Nicely
Well ball
played.
there.
This is a good decision by the Central Smashers, winning the toss and electing to bat first, as we have seen a couple of games from night games. It's getting hard to grip the ball in the second innings of the game, especially after quarter past 10.
Yeah, mainly because of the dew factor there. We have seen games, we have seen bowlers giving a lot of freebies. Of course, you cannot say that as an excuse, but it's definitely going to be a big crucial part for Central Smasher, but I believe they're going to experiment with it. Good start
Nicely bowled. That is the maiden over to start off with.
Good backup by the slip fielder to cover the throw. Excellent start by Wafik Irfan for Northern Strikers, a maiden over. Randeep Singh playing watchfully. A good contest out there with bat and ball. Anwar Aruddin will face his first delivery. Hafiz Khair will come from the far end.
It's a good promising over by Wafik Irfan on the Combox end. We got to see the left-hander on strike now, Anwar. There's no runs on the board yet. Hafiz Khair to Anwar. Anwar slashed. Just a single.
Anwar gets off the mark, and so is Central Smashers with that single towards cover fielder. Anwar slashed it hard, but there was no timing on that, so he took a quick single out there. These two batsmen have scored a lot of runs for Central Smashers, and one of the main reasons being is their communication. They are very good running between the wickets, and they back each other, which is very crucial when you're opening the innings, Shiva.
Yep. And there is some treatment going on in the middle. This might be just trying to buy some time and get your rhythm back. Just feel the ball onto the bat. Another slow chance of a catch, but it's just over the fielder. Racing towards the boundary. Yes, it has.
First boundary for the Central Smashers, and Virandeep Singh gets off the mark with that. He sliced it over the cover fielder. First runs for any batsman is very crucial, and Virandeep Singh would be a bit relieved there.
Yeah, he felt the ball on the bat. Of his care to Powndy. Nicely played to the point. Importantly, no run. It's a good comeback delivery by Hafiz Khair.
He dropped this length there. He bowled full in the previous delivery, and Virendeep just sliced it comfortably way over the cover fielder, and he followed it with a good length, which went straight to the point, but no harm done.
That's good learning curve for Hafiz Khair as well. And the slash, just no run.
Virendeep still trying to find his timing right.
And also he might be trying to disturb the rhythm of the bowler as well.
Definitely, that must be the top priority plan for Central Smasher. They have been doing that pretty well so far in the tournament, and we don't see any reason they change their plan. That aggressive intent by both these batsmen have made them put them on top of the table.
Dancing down the track, just falling short of the fielder on the offside and mid-on.
When one bounce to the mid-off fielder for a quick single.
And that brings Anwar back on strike.
Hafiz Khair to Anwar.
Nicely played, just on the middle stump, halfway, pulled it, and that's raced towards the boundary for 4. First boundary for Anwar.
Good effort there by the mid-on fielder. He chased it well, but could not manage to pull it before the boundary. First boundary for Anwar. Good over there for Central Smashers with the start in the first over. It was a maiden. Hafiz going for 10 in his first over. That is end of over number 2. Central Smashers are 10 for no loss. Wafiq Irfan to continue from the pavilion end. He bowled very well in his first over, giving no room to Virandeep Singh to free his arms. So maiden over.
There's a slight change in the field. Might be bringing a slip into the play. Yes, it does. A man going to first slip cotton.
I think more wide towards
more wide
second or
between
third.
The first and
here we go. Wafiq to Virandeep.
Nicely played, nicely bowled in the Yorker length. Gone straight to the cover fielder.
Seven dots for Wafiq. Good start there.
He's steaming in and bowling some good pace. And all those balls are landing on the feet. Is very difficult to play. And that is a lack of concentration from Viran trying to slash. And that ball has passed through him quite quick than he expected.
Yep, play and a miss.
This is going to be a good context, Shyam.
Yes, Shiva, definitely. Wafiq is bowling with some steam here. He's been full on confidence. He hasn't considered a run yet in his 8 deliveries.
Eight dots on the throat. Nicely played and nicely played. Well fielded by the fielder at
Excellent fielding there by
and they just single taken.
that was Rashid Ahad in mid-off. He saved a certain boundary. Afiq conceding his first runs. A loosener, a full toss to Virendeep Singh. Played it straight on the ground. That was travelling with some pace, and a good stop there by the mid-off fielder.
And as for the Anwar, the man on the onside, drop back to long on.
Probably Wafiq will try something different here. Maybe bowl a bit fuller and ask Anwar to go for it. Anwar has been pretty strong down the ground. Shiva, if you see his hitting zone, he plays more in the V with a straight bat.
And he might be the bowler might be expecting him to dance down the track. He dropped the fielder back and he slashed hard again. That is racing towards the boundary, and it's gone all the way for 60 days.
Wow, what a shot. What a shot by Anwar. Excellent shot there. He danced down the track, he saw the length early, and then he sliced it.
That's what the bowler already expected, that, and he dropped the man to long on, make a pardon. And this time Anwar took the aerial route between the point and a gully.
Good contest there. There's some plan being worked on by both the teams, and first 6 of the match, and Anwar is cruising away with 2 boundaries so far.
And more importantly, we started to guess correctly, Sham.
Yeah, we did.
Another wide-ish, short of a length, wide call by the umpire.
Wafiq was looking so differently few balls ago, and 1-6, 1 boundary changed his rhythm completely. He's been bowling pretty well so far, but he bowled a wide delivery here.
And also you got to adjust the line and length for left and right combination there.
Yeah, that's true. He's been bowling majority of his deliveries to Virendeep, who's a right-hander.
And it's good to see whether he's going to make the ball go away from another wild swing from Anwar. Mistimed, and it's good delivery right in the block hole.
A far better delivery compared to the previous ones. And that will be end of over number 3, Central Smashers. Oh, they have a ball left. I'm sorry for that. So Anwar trying to clear the infield there, but he mistimed it, went to straight to the short mid-wicket fielder for a single. That brings Virendeep back on strike.
Last ball of the over number 3. We are still in the power play. 3 more overs after this. Nicely bowled, short of a length.
That's good running between the wickets. Good call by the non-striker Anwar, and very well responded by Virendeep. That is end of over number 3. Central Smashers are 20 for no loss. It's a good start for Northern Striker, I should say, considering these 2 aggressive batsmen. They just, they restricted them under almost under 7, or they are scoring at 6.67. It is excellent considering the caliber that they possess.
Wafiq bowled 2 overs. Hafiz Khair into his second over.
Hafiz went for 10 in his first over.
Well bowled in the block hole. Straight to cover.
And over. Starts with a dot.
Both the batsmen are taking their time and trying to construct the innings. And more importantly, they have not lost any wickets. And that is another dot ball.
Good bowling there, bowling stump to stump. That won't harm you. It's a good looking straight drive, but Virandeep is still trying to find his timing right. That went straight to the mid off fielder for another dot.
Dancing down the track and slashed it. Is it going all the way over the fence? And it is!
Beautiful shot by Virandeep Singh. Excellent shot for his first six, and Hafiz Khair was bowling pretty well there, but Virandeep Singh matched his caliber and he dances down the track, picks the length early and deposits it in the mid-wicket area for his first six.
He have seen few dot balls and he felt enough for today. Danced down the track and dispatched from his presence.
Steady start there for Central Smashers. Both the batsmen are looking calm and composed.
Another good ball right into the block hole, but very well played and fielded.
It's not. He misfielded it. That should have been saved, and that's another boundary for Virandeep. Definitely need support from the fielders as well, especially in the power play, because the ball is hard and you know the Kindrara's outfield is super quick. Once you misfield it, there's very less chance to stop it. It's another 4 there, back-to-back boundaries for Virandeep Singh.
That made him to 17 of 18 deliveries and Anwar on 4 deliveries. Look at the ball number of balls being faced by each batsman. Anwar just faced 4 deliveries. And we are into the 4th over of the innings. And most of the strike has been taken by Virandeep. And Hafiz will be under pressure. Another slow delivery. Just a single towards the deep cover.
He has a fielder there for that shot, so that will be just a single. That brings back Anwar on strike. We're in the 4th over, last delivery of the 4th over.
There's a change in field again. The man coming to backward square. Yep,
They have a long
square.
on again. They have a long on in a third man.
Anwar slashed and missed.
Play and a miss. That is end of over number 4. Central Smashers are 31 for no loss. Anwar Aruddin 12 runs of 5 deliveries. Virandeep Singh 18 of 19 deliveries. Good over there for Central Smashers. Especially for Virandeep Singh, he managed to pick up 2 boundaries, 1 4 and a 6.
That would have given him a lot of confidence of the number of balls he have faced, and he constructed his innings well. Whereas Anwar might be given a license to go over every single ball.
And that's how he plays usually. Shiva, right in the, as an attacking opening batsman, it is very dangerous for the opposition to contain these two. Yet, I believe Northern Strikers have done pretty well, excluding the last over, which went for more than 12. It went for 11. So, change in the bowling.
That is Lasith Kruspale into the attack. The 5th over of the game. He bowled brilliantly yesterday. Came into 12th over of the innings. And he delivers some good overs for Northern Strikers. Made the game interesting. Wide down the leg side.
Shot.
As they know, Virandeep is so strong on the offside, targeting him not to free his arms and just bowling into the middle and leg stump lane. And the fielders are, 4 of them are on the leg side as well.
Right, so that brings Anwar back, and they have it. End of over number 5, Central Smashers 39 for no loss. In commentary, Sulaimi will join in.
Alright. Thank you.
Selamat datang,
Selamat
Sulaimi.
datang. Yes.
Apa kabar?
Baik. How's the match so far?
It's watchful and it's fantastic, entertaining.
Yes.
It's all happening. Catches drop, 4s scored, 6s being hit, and you are in the combox.
Thank you. That's great, especially with Anwar and Virandeep on the field for opening the partnership for Central Smashers. Definitely, so far in this Ramadan Peace Cup Super Series, there's gonna be a lot of firework throughout the first inning if these 2 batsmen can stay throughout the innings.
And more importantly, they have not lost any wickets. And they're scoring at a good run rate of 7.80 at the end of 5 overs.
Yap, 39 larian terkumpul setelah berakhir 5 over dengan purata 7.8 bagi Central Smashers dalam perlawanan menentang Northern Strikers Ramadan Peace Cup Super Series 2019.
Virandeep dancing down the track, just managed to send the ball to short fine leg, no runs. And there is a change in bowling from the far end as well. That should be Fitri Sham into the attack. And he has bowled pretty well in the last couple of games. And it will be a good context versus spin versus Virandeep and Anwar.
Fitri Sham membaling bagi pasukan Northern Hitters. Hari ini Northern Hitters turun dengan kesebelasan utama. Kembalinya Wafiq, Rashid Ahad ke dalam line up barisan pemain yang bermain untuk pasukan Northern Strikers dan Northern Strikers mengekalkan Khairul Iman atas prestasi yang baik semalam.
Anwar slash and sends over the deep mid wicket. Oh, what a try from the fielder. But it is no way he could have got that. And it just gone for 4.
One bounce, satu lantunan untuk 4 larian daripada Anwar Arudin.
Anwar on a mission today, just trying to deal in boundaries and 6s.
Anwar dan Virandeep setakat ini melakukan 21 larian. Namun begitu, strike rate Anwar cukup tinggi, melebihi 200%.
That has brought him to 21 runs of 9 balls. Are we going to see some more fireworks today from Anwar? Dancing again and slashed hard but missed it completely. Straight to the keeper. Fitri Sham is rightly disappointed as no edge has been taken.
Anwar tadi terlepas satu pukulan dari balingan Fitri Sham.
Tried to dance down, but very well bowled by Fitri Sham. Adjusted his length and line at the last second.
Baik balingan daripada Fitri Sham, hampir-hampir merangkap Anwar Arudin. Namun begitu, Anwar menggunakan kepakarannya untuk mendapatkan satu larian bagi Central Smashers. 45 setelah 5.5 over. Bola balingan terakhir di dalam power play di innings yang pertama bagi Central Smashers.
Nicely played, and it is gonna be running towards the boundary. A fielder behind it, and no chance for the fielder at deep cover and the short cover and a mid-on fielder. Another boundary for Virandeep.
Itu dia balingan yang terakhir di power play. Kesilapan dari pemadang-pemadang Northern Strikers memberikan 4 lagi larian buat Central Smashers. Pukulan dari Virandeep sebentar tadi menghadap balingan daripada Fitri Sham 10 larian dikumpulkan dari over yang ke-6, membawa kedudukan sekarang dengan larian terkumpul 49 larian setelah berakhirnya over yang ke-6.
It's the end of over number 6 and it's the end of power play as well. And the captain has got much space now to send the fielders to patrol the boundaries. So for these two batsmen are going at the rate of over 100 strike rate. I have to calculate, my maths are a bit low, so I will just take it as more than 100 strike rate.
Yes, 100. Sekarang ini akan membaling bagi pasukan Central Smashers ialah pembaling dari Sri Lanka, pemutar Lasit Cruzpule.
And he had played and bowled very well, and with the bat and the ball, he's doing it. Oh, that is cheeky from Anwar.
Anwar mencuba sesuatu yang kreatif, namun tidak berjaya mencetak apa-apa larian dalam balingan pertama daripada Lasit.
Lasit from Sri Lanka bowling to Anwar, trying to scoop it. And there's a change in field, a man being sent just behind square, and there's a man at make a pardon, it's a point and a gully. Nicely played, sensible batting by Anwar.
Satu tolakan ke bahagian leg side daripada Anwar cukup untuk membuahkan satu larian bagi memberi pukulan kepada Virandip Singh. Gandingan kiri dan kanan dari pemukul Central Smashers sememangnya mengelirukan pemadang-pemadang Northern Strikers, kerana setiap kali mereka bertukar end, kedudukan pemadang-pemadang bagi pasukan Northern Strikers perlu diubah.
Virandeep, there is a deep backward square.
Satu lagi larian dari Virandeep ke long off untuk Wafiq mengutip bola itu untuk satu larian.
This is good bowling by Lasit, not giving room either side of the wicket. And for Anwar, there is it's identical field for the left and right handers. Nicely, sensibly played, appealing for an LBW. Umpire not interested.
Cuba untuk mendapatkan LBW, namun begitu saya fikir bola terkena bat terlebih dahulu.
As you see, an identical field for both the batsmen. A man dropped to deep square leg, and a man patrolling at cow corner and long on. Another sensible batting by Virandeep, just dealing in singles as they're giving respect to the bowlers, are bowling in good areas.
Northern Strikers meletakkan 3 pemadang untuk kedua-dua batsman ini di sebelah leg side dengan meletakkan 3 pemain menjaga boundary di cow corner, long on dan juga di square leg, kerana Lasit, balingan-balingan daripada Lasit menganggarkan bahawa pukulan-pukulan daripada Anwar dan Virandip akan pergi ke kawasan leg side.
Nicely played, very good change of a field. As you saw, Anwar is taking 2 runs, 2 singles is sneaking there, and the fielder has put in there for stopping that single. And that is the end of over number 7. 53 runs on the board for the loss of no wickets.
Berakhir over yang ke-7 di balingan yang terakhir tadi, Syahadat Ramli melakukan sedikit adjustment ataupun pertukaran kepada barisan pemadang dengan memasukkan Rashid Ahad ke kawasan short mid wicket untuk menyekat larian-larian single ataupun larian 1 ataupun 2 larian daripada pasangan Anwar dan Virandip, dan membuahkan hasil untuk satu dot ball di balingan terakhir di over yang ke-7. 53, tiada jatuhan wiket, 7 over telah pun berakhir dalam innings yang pertama antara Central Smashers menentang Northern Strikers. Sekarang ini akan membaling ialah Rashid Ahad, Fitri Syam meneruskan balingan kepada Virandip.
Nicely bowled. He saw the batsman dancing down the track and adjusted his length back of a length, as there is no chance for him to free his arms. A few fielders are patrolling the boundaries at deep mid wicket, and this time slash hit straight to the man at long on for a single.
Satu lagi larian daripada Virandip. Sekarang ini susunan pemadang ditukar sekali lagi. Namun nampaknya Syahadat membuang shot mid wicket. Dan saya fikir di situlah kawasan yang andai kata Anwar tidak berjaya memukul 4 ataupun 6, Anwar sudah pasti akan menolak bola ke kawasan itu untuk mendapatkan larian. Namun begitu balingan yang baik daripada Fitri Syam, cuma satu larian pada Anwar yang memukul.
Just a single hit to the cows. And this is what happened after the quick bowlers have bowled for first 4 overs, and the spinners brought back into the attack. In most of the games we are watching here in Kinrara at night, and they've contained the runs. And they have not leaked so many runs given to the batsmen, which we have seen for a couple of games for now. And more importantly, when the second inning starts and the dew factor come into the picture as well. So these are the considerations to be taken, and both these teams are another good delivery right up into the block hole, but try to swap it to the man at deep fine leg. As these two teams will be meeting them in finals again, and this is going to be a good experiment. Yeah, exactly. This is going to be a good experiment for both the teams to see how well they understand the game, as well as the team members as well, and to do the groundwork.
Yeah, true. Especially for Northern strikers, they are using their spinners well to contain run. And today they have Lasid, they have Khairul Iman, they have Syahadat, they have Rashid Ahad, and Fitri Syam. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spinners ready to do their job to contain runs.
As the end of over number 8, 58 runs on the board, the loss of no wickets.
Tiada jatuh wiket, 58 larian dikumpulkan dari 8 over yang pertama, dengan purata larian menurun sedikit kepada 7.25. Pada keadaan sekarang ini, andai kata dikekalkan jumlah purata larian setiap over dianggarkan, Northern Strikers ataupun Central Smashers mampu untuk melakukan 140 ke 160 larian. Namun begitu sudah pastinya, dengan tiada wiket yang berjaya diambil oleh Northern Strikers, sudah pasti ia mengurangkan tekanan kepada pemukul-pemukul pasukan Central Smashers untuk melakukan pukulan yang lebih besar dan mengambil lebih risiko. Sekarang ini Syahadat Ramli membaling di over yang ke-9.
There's a change in nicely played. Just for a single, there is a change in the bowling action from the combox end. The captain himself brought into the attack. Syahadat Ramli.
Syahadat Ramli membaling kepada Anwar Arudin. Balingan yang pertama ataupun kepada Virandip tadi cuma untuk satu larian, dan sekarang ini Anwar Arudin akan menghadap.
He's bowling round the wicket to Anwar. Anwar danced down the track and mistimed it. Just a single. The ball has gone to between the square leg and fine leg.
Satu lagi larian. Cukup baik keadaan sekarang. Andai kata Syahadat Ramli mampu mengekalkan ini, saya fikir selagi Central Smashers tidak dapat membuat pukulan-pukulan besar 4 dan 6, 1 ataupun 2 larian adalah satu keadaan yang cukup baik bagi Northern Strikers.
The bowlers guided to the point, but no run. And now Syahadat Ramli decided to go round the wicket to Virandip. That target, that is slashed and slashed hard. It's racing towards the boundary. Yes, it has. 4 runs to
4 larian untuk Virandip. Balingan yang sama yang dibaling oleh Syahadat Ramli kepada Anwar Arudin dan kemudian kepada Virandip membuahkan hasil yang berlainan. Kerana Anwar adalah pemukul kidal sementara Virandip adalah pemukul kanan. Sudah semestinya angle bola itu berbeza dan balingan kepada Virandip membuahkan 4 larian, pukulan cut shot daripada Virandip tadi. Cukup baik untuk 4 larian.
Sensibly played after scoring a boundary and just a single run taken. As Sulami, the way they are playing, are they targeting to break their partnership of the first wicket? They scored around 120 runs.
Yeah.
And the way they are batting now, they're trying to break their own partnership. And let's see how it goes in the next couple of overs. Very well bowled.
Well bowled by Shahdat Ramli. I think it may be possible because for them to step up, to improve themselves, that's the only thing they can do. So far, nobody can do a big partnership. So they have to challenge themselves and to prepare themselves for the finals.
At the end of 9 overs, 65 runs on the board for still no wickets.
69 larian dikumpulkan, berakhir over yang ke-9. Sedikit rangkuman perlawanan. Setakat ini Virandip dan Anwar masih tegap berdiri di tengah gelanggang. Sementara itu bagi pasukan Northern Hitters, pembaling yang terbaik bagi Northern Hitters setakat ini Wafiq Irfan Zarbani dengan purata 5 larian per over. Setakat ini Wafiq telah membaling 2 larian dan melepaskan 10 balingan. Wafiq baru saja melepaskan 10 larian, maaf.
There's a change in bowling from far end. It is
Khairul Iman.
Rashid Ahad,
Number 2, okay. Rashid Ahad sekarang meneruskan balingan. And as you can see, for Northern Strikers, midway through the innings, they always put up all their slow bowler, all their spinners would come in to contain runs. That's why even for yesterday's match, they put up low total, but Southern Hitters struggle to chase because they have a very good bowler.
Yep. And you can see that after the first 2 of the fast bowlers, apart from Wafiq Irfan and Hafiz Khair, the remaining Lasit is bowling spin.
Yes.
And Fitri Sham bowling spin.
Yes.
And Shahdat Ramli bowling spin. And now this is Rashid Ahad brought back into the attack as a leg spinner. 3 of the off spinners we have seen. And there might be a change of the speeds and as well as the technique of not giving so much of room to both the batsmen, which they love to free their arms. And we see how it goes for the next couple of overs.
Yes, true, definitely. No, I think that's the best strategy for Shahadat now, and it worked for them in this tournament. So I believe that they are going to continue with the same methods.
Oh, it's straight to the bowler. That hurts.
2 kali bola pukulan Virandip terus kepada Rashid Ahad. Kali ini lebih tepat ke tangan.
He might be feeling deep in his heart as hit at the wrong place, but good timing. And more importantly, 3 dot balls has been bowled in the 10th over of the game.
Yeah. Balingan Rashid Ahad tidak membuahkan apa-apa larian.
And he pulled it this time. But straight to the man at deep mid-wicket. Just a single.
Pukulan daripada Virandip cuma untuk 1 larian.
Shahdat Ramli doesn't mind of the batsmen taking singles at this point of the time. And it's almost into the halfway stage of the innings. And your spinners are not giving so much of runs is good for the captain.
And also this fielding setup is asking the batsman to hit a really powerful shot to clear the boundary, because Shahadat has put 3 fielders at the boundary at the most possible location where the ball could have landed or the path of the ball, and therefore if Virandip and Anwar wants to hit big, they must make sure that they can clear the boundary.
And also there might be the captain asking the batsmen to run 2s and 3s.
Yes.
As the runs are not easy to come by. Very well bowled, slow delivery from Rashid Ahad.
Rashid Ahad.
And he played quite early, but adjusted well in the end by Virandip. And that moves him on to 37 runs of 40 balls. And once the spinners are into the attack, the run rate has been dropped to 6.80.
Yeah.
And at the end of halfway stage of the innings, 10 overs gone, 68 runs with the loss of no wickets, just 3 runs of the last over. And there is a change in a combox. Sham will be replacing Siva.
Welcome back.
Thank you, Zulami.
68 is the total. So far, Shahadat Ramli putting the setup for Northern Strikers to ask both batsmen to work.
Yeah.
To work hard to get more than 1 runs.
There you go. One bounce to the deep mid-wicket fielder. It has been a pretty well composed match. Both the teams have been putting their high efforts. A well-balanced match so far. 68 in 10 overs without a wicket. I'll go for Northern Strikers here because you know the batsman's caliber. Oh, another miss. That is life number 2 for Anwar.
A chance for stumping. Wicket keeper totally missed that chance.
Beautiful delivery there by Ziadat Ramli.
Terlepas peluang untuk melakukan stumping terhadap Anwar Arudin. Oh, kali ini Anwar Shahadat melakukannya sendiri dengan membaling terus ke stump.
Clean bound. That is
Mengeluarkan Anwar.
end of Anwar Arudin.
Anwar Arudin sekarang ini sudah pun keluar. Shahadat Ramli berjaya memecahkan gandingan Anwar Arudin.
Ziadat Ramli bowled pretty well there. Bowled stump to stump line. Bowled it quicker compared to the first flight. New batsman is Muazzam Hayat, another left-hander, replacing Anwar Arudin.
Seorang lagi pemukul bagi pasukan Central Smashers. Muazzam Hayat menggantikan Anwar Arudin. Anwar dikeluarkan oleh Shahadat Ramli.
Northern Strikers have been doing pretty well, definitely on the upper hand still, with the wicket of Anwar Arudin. Central Smashers really need to put up a good partnership here to score big. They are scoring at 6.5 here, and new batsman Muazzam will face Ziadat Ramli from the pavilion end. Ziadat Ramli bowling pretty well so far in his second over, only conceding 8 runs and getting the first breakthrough for Northern Strikers.
Northern Strikers telah berjaya mengeluarkan Anwar Arudin pada kedudukan 69 larian terkumpul untuk 1 wiket di over yang ke-10, over yang ke-11. Purata larian juga sudah diturunkan kepada 6.57. Itu satu lagi balingan yang baik.
Muazzam gets off the mark with a single towards deep mid wicket.
Namun Muazzam Hayat berjaya mendapatkan 1 larian. Sekarang ini pasangan bagi Central Smashers di tengah gelanggang ialah Virandip Singh dan Muazzam Hayat. Untuk innings yang pertama bagi Central Smashers dalam perlawanan Ramadan Peace Cup Super Series.
It's a wide down the leg.
Bola balingan wide. Balingan kelima daripada Shahadat Ramli. Satu putaran yang lebih perlahan.
Easy pickings for Virandip Singh, single towards deep mid wicket. Brings back Muazzam on strike again. Loud appeal, let's plumb. Wicket number 2.
Satu lagi wiket untuk Northern Strikers kali ini. Muazzam Hayat dikeluarkan LBW.
What an over by Ziadat Ramli, striking 2 wickets.
Shahadat Ramli cuma melepaskan 1, 2, 3, 4 larian dan mengambil 2 wiket dalam over kedua balingannya di over yang ke-11. Membawa kedudukan sekarang 72 larian dan 2 jatuhan wiket bagi Central Smashers.
Wicket number 2 for Central Smashers, and Northern Strikers are in a good rhythm, and they will definitely try to continue bowling so.
Sekarang ini pemukul yang sedang meningkat naik. Ainul Hafiz menyertai Virandip Singh. Northern Strikers keadaan semakin baik bagi Northern Strikers, namun begitu Virandip masih berada di tengah dengan mengumpul 39 larian daripada 42 delivery. Jadi Virandip is the target man now.
Definitely he needs to stick around for Central Smashers, and Northern Strikers will definitely try to wrap up him, and already they have put up huge setback for Central Smashers. 2 big wickets and an excellent over by Siadat Ramli. After end of over number 11, Central Smashers stand at 72 for 2. The new batsman is Ainul Hafiz. Played it straight towards long on fielder for a single.
Meneruskan di over yang ke-12 ialah Rashid Ahad untuk Northern Strikers pada kedudukan 72 dengan 2 jatuhan wiket. 2 wiket pada over yang ke-11, balingan daripada Syahadat Ramli. Sekarang Rashid Ahad akan membaling kepada Ainul Hafiz yang baru saja menyertai Virandip Singh di tengah gelanggang untuk memukul bagi Central Smashers.
Rashid Ahad on the other end bowled pretty well in his first over.
Rashid cuma melepaskan 4 larian ataupun 3 larian pada over yang pertama.
Ainul Hafiz to face his first delivery. Flicks it towards short fine for a single that gets off the mark.
Kita masih lagi menanti adakah Ainul Hakim akan masuk memukul bagi Central Smashers. Yang berada di tengah gelanggang sekarang ini adalah abangnya, Ainul Hafiz, bergandingan dengan Virandip Singh.
Easy pickings towards square leg for a single. Virandip Singh moves to 41 of 44 deliveries.
Mudah larian tadi dari Virandip Singh yang menolak bola ke kawasan square leg untuk mendapatkan satu larian.
Good delivery, good flight there by Rashid Ahad. Batsman playing straight to the bowler's hand. It's a dot ball.
Oh, short ball.
It's in the air, but it will land in no man's land. That should be a comfortable couple. Rashid bowling a half tracker there on the off, and Ainul Hafiz picked up the length early, and then he sliced it way over cover point for easy 2.
Balingan yang agak singkat dari Rashid tadi membolehkan Ainul Hafiz mendapatkan 2 larian.
Tries to reverse sweep it, and good work there by the keeper, dislodging the stumps, but no harm done. Ainul was well in the crease.
Percubaan.
It's end of over number 13. Central Smashers are 76 for 2.
Ainul Hafiz tadi hampir terperangkap balingan terakhir dari Rashid Ahad di over yang ke-12. Namun begitu pengadil Square Leg Empire tidak memberikan apa-apa isyarat. Reverse sweep yang cuba dilakukan tadi tidak berjaya. Dan sekarang ini akan meneruskan balingan adalah Lasit Cruz Pule bagi pasukan Northern Strikers di over yang ke-13. Northern Strikers berjaya menurunkan run rate ataupun purata larian daripada lebih kurang 8 ketika di dalam power play tadi kepada sekarang ini lebih kurang 6.33.
Lasit coming back to the attack, starts with a single.
Balingan Lasit tadi cuma mampu mendapatkan satu larian oleh Virandip Singh. Sekarang ini Ainul Hafiz akan menghadap balingan Lasit cross bowler.
Lasit in his third over. Shahadat mixing his bowlers pretty well. He has a lot of spinners in his bank, so he'll be definitely looking to contain this onslaught, and they'll be definitely looking to remove Virandeep here. Good delivery there by Lasit.
Balingan yang baik, juga aksi bertahan yang baik daripada Ainul Hafiz.
Lasit coming around the wicket, bowling stump to stump line.
Kali ini Hafiz berjaya mendapat satu larian dari balingan Lasit.
Single towards mid wicket for Ainul. Things are going pretty smooth there for Northern Strikers. Meanwhile, Central Smashers trying to build up a partnership. Easy single towards mid wicket again.
Satu lagi larian bagi Central Smashers di over yang ke-13. Sekarang ini
Call for a quick single. Gets it comfortably.
Ainul teragak-agak untuk berlari setelah berjaya menguis balingan daripada Lasit. Namun begitu keadaan kembali selamat bagi Virandeep dan Ainul Hafiz.
Cuts it hard in the gap. Ball is running towards the boundary. Good fielding there in the deep.
Masih memadang yang baik.
It will be a comfortable 2. Good over there by Lasit. 6 runs coming off it.
Virandeep setakat ini mengumpul 41 larian dan 76 jumlah keseluruhan yang dikumpulkan oleh Central Smashers.
Good over there by Lasit. Khairul Iman, the new bowler from the far end. Plays it late, asks for a quick single and takes it comfortably.
Baik kali pukulan cut shot dari Ainul Hafiz yang dimainkan sedikit lewat untuk satu larian. Cukup perlahan pukulan yang dilakukannya untuk membolehkan dia berlari satu larian. Kerana di sana telah berada
In the air! And it's dropped!
Itu dia
And an overthrow.
Drop catch.
They dropped Virandeep Singh.
Yes.
That would have definitely put Central Smashers under huge pressure, but it was a comfortable, easy catch coming into the palms of the point fielder.
Sekarang ini membalik bagi pasukan Northern Strikers. Ialah Khairul Iman.
Good shot, good flick, but it will only fetch him a single. Khairul has been bowling very good in his first. He's been flighting the ball well. He teased Virandeep to slice the ball over the point fielder. They dropped Virandeep at 42.
Pukulan yang baik dari Virandeep. Namun cuma untuk satu larian. 82 sekarang ini.
Plays down the ground for a single, Virandeep Singh. Been a lot of drop catches in this match. Few stumpings have been missed. Good delivery there. Good over there by Khairul Iman. Excellent start for him. Unlucky that he did not get the big prize wicket of Virandeep in this over.
Lepas satu peluang bagi Northern Strikers mendapatkan wiket yang cukup berharga sebenarnya, iaitu wiket Virandip Singh yang sekarang ini sudah pun mengumpul 44 larian dan sudah pun 14 over berada di atas padang untuk memukul bagi pasukan Central Smashers.
Lassit to continue his last over from the pavilion end. Plays it uppishly, it's in the air and it's taken.
Itu dia. Wicket, satu lagi wicket bagi Northern Strikers.
Good running catch, a deep square leg. Virandip not making most of his chance. He got a life in this last over. Was dropped at point, but Lassit striking it for Northern Strikers. Good catch, running behind square at a deep mid wicket, deep back, a deep square leg fielder. That is end of Virandip Singh. Virandip departs for 44 of 50 deliveries. Wicket number 3.
Wiket yang ditunggu-tunggu oleh Northern Strikers telah berjaya didapatkan. Virandip keluar setelah memukul, namun begitu berjaya pemadang yang berada di atas garisan boundary di square leg untuk menangkap kemas pukulan tadi.
New batsman is Sharvin Muniandi.
Virandip keluar dengan 45 larian dikumpulkan dari 51 balingan. Sharvin sekarang ini masuk untuk meneruskan perjuangan bagi Central Smashers berpasangan dengan Ainul Hafiz di tengah gelanggang di over yang ke-15. Pada kedudukan sekarang ini 86 untuk 3 wiket. Ketiga-tiga top order bagi pasukan Central Smashers telah pun berjaya dikeluarkan oleh Northern Strikers.
Northern Strikers have done so well so far. They managed to take up the prize wickets even though they dropped few. Easy pickings on the hips for a single towards deep square. That's a first wicket for Lassit in his last over. It's a prize wicket, no doubt about it. Virandip did not look as fluent as he is in this match. Call for a quick single. Sharvin gets off the mark with that single towards short fine leg.
Satu larian dari Sharvin untuk memulakan langkah kanan baginya.
Batsmen are looking for a second, ran the first one hard, and that's easy for Sharvin. Sorry, it was Ainul. Good running between the wickets. You need that when you're not getting boundaries. Single towards deep square leg. Northern Strikers have really bowled well. It's a good ball.
Itu dia.
Played well for a single towards cover.
Satu lagi single di balingan terakhir di over yang ke-15. Sedikit rangkuman setakat ini innings yang pertama. 15 over telah pun berakhir. Virandip Singh telah berjaya mengumpul 45 larian daripada 52 balingan Anwar Arudin 28 daripada 22. Dan sekarang ini yang masih berada di tengah ialah Ainul Hafiz dan Sharvin Muniandi. Dan bagi pasukan Northern Strikers, Syahadat Ramli berjaya mengambil 2 wiket dan Lassit sebentar tadi mengambil 1 wiket. Saya akan berhenti rehat untuk seketika dan akan masuk bersambung dengan anda semua di di innings yang kedua.
We have a change in the commentary and Shiva is back.
Terima kasih.
Khairul Iman bowled a very good over. It's continuing from the far end. Batsmen are looking for a couple. Ran the first one hard. And it's easy two.
We are into the 16th over of the game. Last 5 overs. 92 runs on the board. They're taking singles, quick singles, as the runs are hard to come by. Three wickets down, a span of 10 to 15.
Yeah, and things are looking quite discomfort for Central Smashers. It's not what they are used to in this tournament. And that's a good looking shot in the gap. Batsmen are looking a second. Or they just took a single.
Ran two quite comfortably there.
They need more of those, and Northern Strikers bowled pretty well. It's a good shot. It's a beautiful shot. Perfectly timed there by Ainul Hafiz. It's a 6. It's a 6 over covers. It's a beautiful shot. Northern Strikers definitely bowled well so far, but in the field they dropped a lot of catches, and luckily for them it did not cost much.
Oh, bowled him! Bowled him!
Beautiful ball by Khairul Iman. Good comeback.
Yep, there's a good comeback delivery after he'd gone for a 6 and he took a wicket off
Ainul Hafiz.
Ainul Hafiz. That is fourth wicket down.
Yeah, it is 4th wicket down, and Central Smashers need to focus here. They are losing quite like you said, in 15-20 deliveries they have lost almost 3 wickets here. They really need to focus and play with a plan. 4 more overs left after this, and probably they should look at 130 to 140 mark.
Yeah, based on the last few games here, 140 runs to 150 between anything between those 140 to 150 is much dependable, as you have a good bowling attack by Central Smashers as well. It's going to be an interesting phase of last 4 overs of the game.
Yep. Meanwhile, the new batsman is Ajab Khan. He'll face Khairul Iman from the far end. Has been bowling brilliantly.
Dead ball called by the umpire. Is it the slight indication of due factor in early of the innings today?
Definitely looks so.
Nicely bowled and not giving too much of room. That is the end of over number 16. 94 runs on the board. A loss of 3 wickets. 4, I say. These are the official sponsors of the Ramadan Peace Cup Ball is SG. The sponsor for individual awards and cash prizes by My Events International. And Taya Shakti is sponsoring Player of the Match cash prizes. And sponsor for individual awards and cricket equipments by Castle Sports. And there's a change of hands for Fitri Sham. Yes, yes. Change of hands for him. Bowling most of his quota is from the foreign. Now he's been brought into the attack by the captain from the Combox end. The 17th over of the game. 105 runs on the board. The loss of 4 wickets.
Starts with a short one. It's in the air, but it will fall safe.
Landed at no man's land. The spinners have done a great job for central northern strikers. Beg your pardon. They contained the runs as soon as they brought into the attack and tried to cut it, late cut, but missed it, and doesn't miss the off stump by much. And you can see the expression from the bowler.
Yeah, it's pretty frustrating for a bowler when it misses in that margin, and I have to give it to Fitri Sham. He has bowled pretty well so far, and he's been continuing doing so, and it's a crucial dot ball.
The single down to the square leg. All the spinners have not given too much of a room outside the off stump, and just bowling the channel of middle and leg stump lane doesn't get chance for the batsman to free their arms. Another single and trying to run hard, and chance of a run out. No, there is not cleanly picked up by the fielder at square leg.
Good running between the wickets. They ran the first one hard, and they put pressure on the fielder, and eventually the fielder fumbled, and they complete the second comfortably. They need more of those. They are not getting boundaries and sixes, so they should rely on whatever is coming from the ground. And
this time cuts hard and running towards the boundary for point, deep point for 4.
Beautiful shot there by Sharvin Muniandi. He missed it in the previous delivery, but this time he made sure he plays it late, and there's no protection in the deep. Once it clears the outfield, it's a definite for welcome boundary for Central Smashers. It's been a while they got a boundary, but things are looking positive for Sharvin since he has been out in the crease.
He moved on to 12 with a boundary of 7 balls. He faced up in the skies. Is there a chance of a catch? Oh no. Landed safely. Just a single.
Another half tracker there.
The end
gets a single. End of over number 17. Score stands at 114 for 4. Three more overs left. 18 legal deliveries.
Still a spin into the attack. No change of the captain himself bowling from far end. Shadad Ramli. And pulled and mistimed it. Ball gone to the long on for a single. Saw the short delivery and trying to pull towards the mid wicket. Just managed to get a single down to the long on. Shuffled across. Just above the keeper head. Yet another single.
2 singles so far. That won't hurt Northern Strikers.
I was exactly going to say that. That doesn't mind. The captain doesn't mind at all.
It's coming around the wicket now. Yes, good protection in the deep.
Another time he cuts, but this time is to the and running 2. Yes, got it comfortably towards the deep point.
Good over so far by the captain. Just conceding 4 in the first 3.
Dancing down the track, and is it gone up in the skies? Is it clear the fans? Said it has. 6 more runs.
A huge 6 by Sharvin. Excellent shot there. Saw the length early, dances down the track.
Is the match summary you have for between the Central Smashers and Northern Strikers. Virandeep is gone on to 47, facing 51 balls. Anwar 28 of 22. Muniandi is on 22 of 11. Is the pick of a bowler. Shadat Ramali 2.4, 21 runs of 2 wickets. Moner 2 overs, 17 for 1. And Lasit Kuspale 23 of 1. 4 overs he bowled. He finished his quota of 4. 23 runs given with 1 wicket he has taken.
We got the ball back and Shadat coming over the wicket now.
Oh, nicely played. Well watched and running hard for us too. Is it going to comfortably gone in? Yes, he has.
Good running between the wickets by both these batsmen. They are really pushing to get runs from all corners.
That is sensibly played down to the deep fine leg and square leg.
With that couple, Shavin moves to 22 of 11.
Another time he cuts, but this time gone to the man at deep point. They just settle for a single.
Excellent over there for Central Smashers. It's the end of over number 18. 2 more overs left. Fitri Sham will bowl his last over from the pavilion end.
Shadat Ramli bowled 3 overs so far, given 24 runs of 2 wickets in his bank.
Central Smashers are at 127 for 4 in 18 overs. We have 6 more wickets left.
Short delivery by Fitri Sham. Just given a run, single. And he varied his pace and line and length. As he bowled the short deliveries that quicker in speed. Another dance down the track. It's gone
Played in the gap there.
Good fielding, covered from long on to corner.
Just a single. Brings back Sherwin on strike.
Sherwin is not going to keep, and yes, he does not keep quiet, trying to slash it.
First wicket for Fitri Sham. Finally gets his reward for good bowling. Batsman swings and misses. Bowler hits the Sham. He's been bowling pretty well, Fitri Sham, and gets his reward. End of Sherwin Muniandi. New batsman is Arjun. Wicket number 5 for Central Smashers.
Another 9 legal deliveries left, and there's chances of reaching the score of 140.
They will definitely try to reach 140 and above, and Northern Strikers on the other hand went for runs in the last over but managed to pick up wicket of Shavin Muniandi, who was scoring pretty well. Was playing sensibly but got out. Clean ball to Fitri Sham.
3 more deliveries to go in the over number 19. Bowler taking his time. Flighted delivery and bowled him again. What a delivery. Pitched in middle and off and hitting the off stump. As a consecutive wickets for Fitri Sham, and he's on a hat-trick.
Beautiful flight there. Batsman trying to sweep it in front of the wicket and completely missing it. 2 in 2 for Fitri Sham.
That's very well directed flight delivery, asking the batsman to walk down the track to hit him to score runs. and went for a sweep. Just missed it and knocked the off stump. Bails.
Good chance for Fitri to get a hat trick here.
And that is what exactly is going into his mind.
New batsman is Kevin Pereira, wicketkeeper batsman for Central Smashers. Will face the hat trick delivery.
Here we go. The hat trick. Is he going to take a hat trick? Oh, appealing for an LBW. Is it out?
Yes!
A hat trick for Fitri Sham.
3-3. What a dream over for Fitri Sham.
That was a fantastic bowling. Last 3 balls of his spell has gone on to get wickets for his team and himself as a hat trick.
Bowled and LBW. What an over. Again batsman playing in front of the wicket and missing it completely. Excellent spell there by Fitri Sham.
And Fitri Sham has had his heart in his mouth for a while until the umpire raised his finger up. The umpire took his time and given it.
Suddenly, Central Smashers are 7 down.
As we were just talking about 140 runs to score, to defend with, as we still have 7 legal deliveries left.
And Fitri Sham has 1 more delivery left. Can he do the Malinga here? Take 4 in 4. He'll definitely try that.
Last ball of his spell for this innings. And nicely bowled and sensibly played. Just for a single down to long off.
What an over. 3 runs and 3 wickets of it. Finishes off his spell. Fitri Sham, that is end of over number 19. Central Smashers are 130 for 7.
The Central Smashers support staff and all of the team management will be looking at the bowling spells as well to plan for they meet again in the encounter of the finals. And this would be an interesting context of the game of cricket.
Siadat Ramli to bowl the final over of this innings. The new batsman is Udit Madhushankar. 6 more deliveries left. Plays it straight to the deep mid wicket fielder for a single. Good bowling there by Siadat Ramli coming around the wicket.
Dance down the track and up in the night skies. Fielder underneath is just dropped in front. Single given to the last over of the innings.
2 in 2. There's no timing at all. That went straight down the ground. 3 bounces. Another single. Excellent over by Siadat Ramli.
Captain himself reeling from the front, bowling the final over of the innings. There's already 2 wickets in his count. Batsman trying to disturb the rhythm of the bowler. Walked down to the off stump. Just managed to get a single.
Single of every ball here. 2 more balls left.
He just stopped for some reason. We would take it as. We're not going there yet, Sham.
Yes, we'll just consider that he slipped.
Oh,
that's a good looking shot. What a shot that was by Udit.
Cleared towards the mid wicket and just sailed over the ropes for a 6.
That's a good looking 6 and came at the right time. With that 6, Central Smashers moved to 140.
The ball is there under the pads. Capitalized it completely.
Last ball of the first innings.
Dance down the track.
That will be a leg by towards short fine.
There's no signal by the umpire. It's off the bat.
It's off the bat. It seems might be a slight inside edge. So that finishes the first innings for Central Smashers. Excellent bowling by Northern Strikers, restricting Central Smasher for a mere 141 and taking 7 wickets. Northern Strikers have definitely finished well with their bowling.
Here's the match summary stands for Central Smashers. Virandeep on 47, Anwar 28, Mozammad gone for 1, Ainul 20, Sherwin 26, Ajab Khan not on 5, Arjun gone for not disturbing the scorers, Kevin gone for not disturbing scorers for none, and Udit Madhushankar 10 of 5 balls. Central Smashers managed to get 141 runs of 7 for 7 in 20 overs. And all the strikers pick up the bowlers are Fitri Sham and Shadat Ramali, 3 and 2 of each. Wafiq has bowled 2 only overs, given 10 runs. Hafiz Khair, 2 overs, 21. Lasit Kushbulek completed his quota of 4, 23 for 1. Fitri Sham completed his quota of 4, 27 of 3 wickets. And the hat-trick in there. And Shadat Ramali, 4 overs, 35 runs of 2 wickets. Rashid Ahad, 2 overs for 7 runs. And Khairul Imam gone for 2 overs for 17 runs, has 1 wicket on it. And Northern Strikers required 142 runs to win the game. As the points table stands, all of the teams played 5 each. And Central Smashers and Northern Strikers in first and second place with 9 and 7 consecutively. Southern Eaters with 4 points and Western Warriors with 0 points. As the official bond sponsors for Ramadan Peace Cup is SJ, the T20, and sponsor for individual awards and cash prizes, My Events International. Sponsor for player of the match and cash prizes by Daya Shakti. Sponsor for individual awards and cricket equipments by Castle Sports. At the end of innings 1, we will be back live in next 5 to 10 minutes time. Till then, please stay tuned. Welcome back, everyone. The second innings of Ramadan Peace Cup, game number 11 between Central Smashers and Northern Strikers. The umpires and the players made their way into the center. Central Smashers scored 140 runs with a loss of 7 wickets. And, Northern Strikers required 141 runs to win. As the match summary goes on with Virandeep on 47 out, and Anwar 28, and Sharwin Muniandi scored 26 runs as the bowling card, hat-trick by Fitri Sham. And the captain Shadat Ramali has 2 of them. And Monir 2 overs, 15 runs of 1 wicket. Waiting for the proceedings to start off with, and starting from Combox end.
Welcome back, viewers. This is Shyam joining Shiva from the Combox. Central Smashers managed to put up 140 in their first innings. Udit Madhushanka will start the proceedings for Central Smashers with the ball.
Let's play from umpires. First ball. Oh, great ball.
Good
First
job.
up.
Ball
Oh, that has gone.
Third man for a boundary. A bit of a misfield there. That should have been stopped. First runs on the board.
It's a good first up delivery on the off-stump channel. As Quickery ball, the same speed it has travelled down to between the third man and gully region for 4. Started off with 4.
Match number 11 here. Second ball.
And
In
slash.
the air. Over the cover fielder. That won't be a boundary. Did not time that well. But it will fetch 2 runs.
Started off with some aggressiveness there from the batsman. Pasha Ali.
Pasha Ali along with Lasit, who's the only centurion in this tournament.
Another ball, good delivery. Short of a length and played very well. Going towards the boundary.
4 runs down the ground. No Bhushan here in this match. Pasha Ali have replaced him well. Moves to 10 of 3. Not a start that Central Smashers must have been expecting from Udit. It's a very good seam bowler.
He's pulling some steaming in pace here. Another good ball. That has missed completely by the keeper. That's good sight for the fast bowler to see the ball passing to the throat of a batsman.
It was so near to the outside edge. More importantly, a dot ball.
Kevin Pereira is the keeper for Central Smashers. 11 runs on the board already for the first over of the innings. 2 more balls to go. And for the first time in this innings, Lasit on strike. Lasit and Bhushan have had a great partnership of 115 runs for the first wicket. The second highest partnership in the tournament. And a quick single taken by Lasit.
Beautiful running between the wickets, played with a soft hand. Lasit gets off the mark with that single. Excellent start for Northern Strikers. 12 coming off the first 5.
There's 2 fielders outside the fielding restrictions. One is deep third man and deep fine leg. Last ball. Nicely played onto his pads and running just a single.
So wild throw, but no harm done, just a single. That is end of over number 1, a very expensive one on the front. Northern Strikers are 13 for no loss.
This is going to be a good context of the game. 140 runs on the board. And Northern Strikers, 13 runs already scored off the first over.
New bowler is Rashmika Dilshan. It's another good seam bowler. Bowled pretty well in the last game. Bowls at a good length. The short guy, his ball skids through, especially when the ball is hard and new. Coming over the wicket, left arm.
Nicely played.
It's on the pads. It's a leg by. Leg by towards short fine, keeper runs, and Lasit comes back to the strike to face Rashmika Dilshan.
As the batsmen are getting used to the conditions and the pace of the bowler, is you think good chance for the captain of Central Smasher to change bowling, bring spin into the attack early in the innings?
Probably they should look for another 1 or 2 when the ball is, pretty hard and with the shine. That's what Northern Strikers did. They bowled 18 or 16 overs of spin, I believe.
Yeah, there have been about 5 or 6 of them.
Meanwhile, Lasit takes another quick single towards mid-on.
Streaming in, left arm quick, send over the man at mid-off and race to the boundary for 4.
Pasha is showing his aggressive intent, playing with a straight bat. 2 bounds to the boundary. It was not a bad ball at all, but it was played very well by Pasha.
They're dealing most of the runs in boundaries at this moment. Utilizing the power play, filling restrictions.
Solid start for Northern Strikers. The change in fielding. It's a deep mid-wicket, deep square leg, I believe. Yeah.
It's the ball gone straight to the man. And he has been put over, sloppy fielding there and good running.
That is some sloppy work in the deep. A bit of a fumble and batsman cross for an easy 2. It should have been a single there, but because of that fumble, they steal another run. 2 runs for Pasha. Moves on to 16 of just 7 deliveries.
Trying to disturb the rhythm of the bowler. It was very well bowled. Slower delivery.
Good change of pace by Rashmika Dilshan. He seemed to be pretty focused there.
As Pasha Ali has gone into the attacking mode, Lasit is playing an anchor role to construct the innings for Northern Strikers. Left arm Rashmika to very nicely played.
That's wicket number 1.
Straight to the man.
First wicket down for Northern Strikers. The attacking Pasha Ali is out. Caught at short third man. Fielder Anwar Aruddin.
Tried to guide the ball towards a slip cordon, but only managed to get straight into the hands of fielder at short third man.
First wicket falls at 21. Rashmika Dilshan striking in his very first over. A good comeback by Rashmika Dilshan. He went for a boundary. Pasha Ali hit him straight and he took his wicket in the same over. That is end of over number 2. Northern Strikers 21 for 1. Udit Madhushanka will continue from the combox end.
8 runs of the last over and a wicket for Rashmika Dilshan.
New batsman is Janidu Himsara. He'll be on the non-strikers and Lasit to face Udit.
Quick ball. Straight as an arrow. Nicely tucked onto the pitch.
Lasit has a similar stance to Virandip, stands tall. Udit went for plenty in his first over.
Might be trying to capitalize the last over. And quick single taken.
Lasit dealing in singles. Meanwhile, Udit looks quite okay compared to his first over. Just consider single in his 2. New batsman Janidu will face his first delivery. Third man and a fine leg for Udit Madhushanka.
Onto the pads. Just another single. So far looks a good over, Sham. Just given 2 runs.
Janidu gets off the mark and good over by good 4 deliveries by Udit so far compared to his first over. Looks like he has found his rhythm well, bowling a stump to stump line compared to his first over. And bowling with some raw pace.
Nicely bowled and very nicely played down to the man at fine leg for a single onto the middle and leg stump. His batsman is upset of not capitalizing that onto his pads.
Just bowled full and on the pads. Definitely Lasit must have feel a bit frustrated for not picking it up, but nevertheless a single towards fine leg.
Oh, wide down the leg side. Steaming in pace. Wide down the leg side. Wide signal by the umpire.
You don't have much target to defend, so should cut down all the extras.
They might be putting more effort to increase the pace. Trying something more than usual. Oh,
Good
very
delivery.
well bowled.
Calls for a quick single. Janidu gets off the mark with that single. Far better delivery by Udit. Good line. and pace.
Central Smashers don't mind these singles. And this is very composed bowling of the second over by Udit. Oh, splash and put down by straight to the boundary for a 6.
That's an excellent shot by Lasith. Stands tall. That's a good delivery, of course, but it's an excellent shot.
What a shot. Stand tall and just pull it towards the mid wicket. Sailing over the boundary ropes for a 6.
Beautiful shot there by Lasith. His first boundary. Score moves to 32 for 1 after end of 3 overs. Northern Strikers losing their opener Pasha Ali. Rashmika Dilshan will continue from the far end, coming around the wicket. Around the wicket to Janidu. That's a deep mid-wicket, deep square leg and a fine leg. Probably he'll try to bowl on the pads, make the batsman to flick it.
Or might be deceiving him, bowling another bouncer. Good length, right onto the stumps. Sensibly played by Lasith. Make a pardon, Janidu Himsara.
Good contest out there. Central Smashers really need to pull up their sleeves if they need to win this, and they have to give their 100% in all the departments.
Nicely tucked and well fielded. The man at short mid wicket.
Awesome there. Batsman Janidu playing with a soft hand, probably looking for a quick single, but fielder responded well. There was no chance of a run.
As you said, Virendeep might be waiting for the quick bowlers to finish at least 2 of their overs. Nice change of a pace. Slow delivery.
Janidu did not read him at all. He was completely squared up. Good change of pace by Dilshan. Bowling well here. Picked up a wicket in his last over.
Importantly, just consider 7 runs so far. 3 more deliveries to go in this over. It's going to be... Oh, bouncer has gone up over the keeper's head and touches the ropes for 4 runs.
Welcome boundary for Janidu. He went for it. Went for the pull.
It was a well-directed bouncer.
He has a man at deep square leg. Well-directed bouncer. It flies past the keeper for a boundary.
Tried another slow delivery. Nicely played. It's a good comeback ball by Rashmika Dilshan.
A very good contest out there. Bowlers are playing with a plan, setting up the batsmen, and so far they've been bowling pretty well with their field setup.
Another slow delivery. Trying for a quick single, and fielder is quick to get the ball.
No single there. Just a boundary. Good over for Northern Strikers. Excellent over, especially by Rashmikal Dilshan. End of over number 4. Northern Strikers are 36 for 1.
Part of that 4, all the 5 other balls are dot balls. 4 runs coming of it. 36 runs of loss of 1 wicket after 4 overs. And
there's a bowling change.
Sharvin Muniandi into the attack. Another quick bowler into the attack. Might be expecting another change from the far end as well.
You'll probably see slower bowlers very quick. Probably there's still something left in the new ball, I believe. Sharvin is a good bowler. Sharvin Muniandi coming over the wicket to Lasith.
2 fielders out. One is a deep mid wicket, or deep square leg. You can see us from here. And is a deep third man. Oh, nicely bowled. Nice first up delivery by Sharvin. Right on the money. Sensibly played.
Good shot for Sharvin. First ball, they say it's a warm-up delivery. Bowlers usually tend to go wideish, but he bowled. He starts well. Probably he sticks to his line there.
Oh, smashed and smashed it over the mid wicket, sailing towards the boundary for a 6.
A beautiful shot. Another 6. 2 sixes already for Lasith. Similar looking shot. Sharvin has. He does not have that much pace as the other 2.
As well, Lasith picked that length quite quick and rocked onto his back foot. Pulled over the mid wicket.
Yes, a very good stance. He stands tall.
Oh, nicely bowled. Right into the off stump channel.
Good delivery there.
Good comeback ball by Sharvin.
Sharvin does not have that pace to trouble Lasith.
The change of a field. A man from onside brought into the short cover, and a man at short cover moved to extra cover. Short extra cover, I would say.
Excellent shot there by.
Nicely fielded. Good stop
Saved a certain boundary.
by Ainul Hafiz.
At mid-on. It's a good looking on drive by Lasith.
He timed it with perfection. Pick up the length and timed it.
He looks so calm and composed. It is super elegant to watch him play, especially those sixes. Good delivery.
Appealing for an catch.
Outside edge. Yes, it is.
It was gone outside edge, gone onto the hands of a keeper.
Sharvin strikes.
He has got that late movement of the pitch that completely deceived.
Good delivery. Wicket number 2.
Janudi himself making his way back to the pavilion.
Chanadu will probably try to work it towards third man for a single.
Fall of a wicket brings the captain himself into the centre. Shadut Ramli walks into the centre.
Shadut Ramli will join Lasith at the centre. Janidu departs for 5 of 9 deliveries. Sharvin Muniandi comes back well after that 6. Takes up a wicket.
Right after that 6, he changed his line and length and bowled that channel of the off, or just outside the off stump. That gave him a reward.
New batsman, the skipper, Shahid Ramli, will face Sharvin Mundiande's final delivery from the combox end.
Last ball of the 5th over of the innings. Sharvin falling on a good line and length. Just the channel of middle and leg stump this time. At the end of 5 overs, 43 runs, the loss of 2 wickets. The ball sponsors SG for this Ramadan Super Series T20 tournament. Sponsor for individual awards and cash prizes by My Events. And sponsor for player of the match, cash prizes by Dayashakti. And last but not the least, sponsor for individual awards, cricket equipments by Castle Sports.
So change in commentary here.
Thank you.
Selamat pulang.
Selamat pulang. Second innings yang kedua, Northern Strikers memukul 44 untuk 2 jatuhan wiket setakat ini. Over yang terakhir untuk power play, Shahid Ramli dan Lasit berada di tengah gelanggang.
It's an interesting comparison for after 5 overs. Central Smashers are 39 runs with a loss of no wickets. And Northern Strikers are ahead of runs, 43 runs. But they lost 2 of their wickets.
44 larian dikumpulkan berbanding dengan apa yang dilakukan oleh Central Smashers pada innings yang pertama.
Nicely bowled, short of length, sensibly played by the captain Shahid Ramli. And Rashmika Dilshan is in the 3rd over of his spell. Just given 11 runs so far. 1 wicket has taken.
Rashmika Dilshan membaling bagi pasukan Southern Hitters, Central Smashers.
Another pull shot by Captain Shahid Ramli and pace with perfection.
Shahid Ramli melakukan pukulan 4, pull shot dari Shahid Ramli menghukum balingan daripada Rashmika Dilshan. Untuk 4 lagi larian bagi Northern Strikers. Pukulan yang terus ke bahagian fine leg untuk 4 larian.
Picked up from Rashmika Dilshan, the short delivery. Picked up early by Shahid Ramli and make the full advantage of that shot. It's great to see a batsman hitting those kind of shots, and that too behind square. Nicely bowled, change in line and length, the yorker in length. Just no run, good comeback delivery.
Rashmika Dilshan 4 larian setakat ini dalam over yang ketiga balingannya. Over yang terakhir untuk power play di innings yang kedua. Lawanan di antara Central Smashers menentang Northern Strikers. Northern Strikers mengejar 140 larian yang dilakukan di innings yang pertama oleh Central Smashers.
And the slow delivery, well picked by Shahid Ramli. And good running between the wickets by the Shahid Ramli and Lasit Crispole.
Shahid Ramli mendapatkan satu lagi larian bagi pasukan Northern Strikers.
Last over of the power play. Last ball of the power play as well. Nicely tuck onto the ground. No runs.
Tiada larian dicetak dari balingan terakhir dalam over yang ke-6. Pada kedudukan sekarang ini, kedudukan agak seimbang di antara Northern Strikers dan Central Smashers. Central Smashers pada innings yang pertama juga mencetak 49 larian di dalam power play. Namun begitu, mereka mempunyai kelebihan dari segi wiket. Dan sekarang ini Northern Strikers mengumpul 49 larian juga dalam power play. Namun begitu, 2 wiket telah pun berjaya dijatuhkan oleh Central Smashers.
The end of power play. 6 overs has gone. Comparison between the two sides. The runs are equal. 49 runs scored by both the teams at the same stage. But Northern Strikers have lost 2 wickets. And looks like there's a change in bowling from Kombok's end. It is Amiruddin Azhar into the attack, replacing Sharwin Muniandi.
Amiruddin Azhar akan membaling bagi over yang ke seterusnya. Dan setakat ini Northern Strikers mencetak 18 larian dari Pasha Ali. Lasid Cruz Pule masih lagi berada di tengah gelanggang dengan 17 larian, dan Syahadat Ramli dengan mengumpul 6 larian daripada 6 balingan. Setakat ini wiket dari 2 wiket berjaya diambil oleh pasukan Central Smashers. Satu dari Shavin, yang kedua dari Rashmi Kadilshan. Central Smashers 49 untuk 2 jatuhan wiket.
And it is spin into the attack. Quick single taken comfortably.
Satu larian bagi Syahadat dari balingan pertama oleh Amiruddin Azhar.
The first time in the innings of Central Smashers. Spin into the attack. And left arm spinner. It's the interesting phase of the game. After the power play, spinners into the attack. It's time for, and the batsman danced down the track. There's no damage done. Rightly sent back. No 2 runs trying to get second run. Settle for a single.
Lasid cuba mengambil 2 larian yang kedua untuk balingan dari Amiruddin Azhar tadi, namun begitu cuma berjaya mendapatkan 1. Agak tersasar balingan Amiruddin Azhar, namun begitu Syahadat tidak berjaya mendapatkan larian. 2 balingan daripada Amiruddin Azhar agak tersasar di arah leg stump.
Nicely bowled, slower in pace. Just a single down to the deep mid wicket or corner. Dance down the track. Is it going to be a catch over the... Oh, what a feeling. What a great effort by the fielder at deep mid wicket. Or deep cover. What an effort. He saved certain 6 runs there. Right into his hands. Timed his jump with perfection. Would have been a great catch if he took that.
Ajab Khan menunjukkan aksi memadang yang cukup cemerlang, berjaya menampan bola itu masuk semula ke dalam gelanggang untuk mengurangkan larian. Cuma 1 larian daripada balingan terakhir Amiruddin Azhar. Aksi yang cukup hebat dari Ajab Khan. Sekarang ini Virandip bersedia untuk membaling di over yang ke-8. 55, 2 jatuhan wiket di permulaan over yang ke-8 bagi Northern Strikers.
At the end of 7 overs, 55 runs with a loss of 2 wickets. Captain Virandip into the attack. Nice first up delivery. Lasit trying to guide towards the shot third man between the gap between the short third man and slip cordon. Just managed to find the fielder and tried again. This time he succeeded to guide the ball between the fielder at first slip and that short third man. That's gone for 4. Lasit.
Lasit terus boleh berjaya mendapatkan 4 larian. Pukulan yang menarik melepasi penjaga wiket dan juga third man untuk 4 larian.
Tried again, but this time again to the fielder at short third man. 3 balls we have seen, and they played 3 similar identical shots, and the ball pitched at the exact similar length. Not taking any risk, trying to guide the ball. This time pulls in front of square towards the mid wicket for a single.
Kali ini balingan daripada Virandip ditolak untuk 1 larian. Balingannya agak sedikit menuju ke center stump.
Nicely bowled and well fielded by the bowler himself. Just outside the off stump. Shadid Ramli to Virandeep. Slow ball and bowled him. I think he hit the ball with the bat and the ball has gone to the stumps. It's unfortunate and unlucky for Shadid Ramli. Ball is onto his pads and tried to sweep it.
Shadid Ramli cuba untuk melakukan satu sweep shot. Namun begitu bola tadi melantun masuk dan mengena stump di belakangnya untuk 1 lagi wiket bagi pasukan Central Smashers. Central Northern Strikers memerlukan 81 larian dari baki 12 over dengan purata 6.75 larian.
That brings Amiruddin Ramli into the center. As you can see on your screens, the captain frustrated with that shot and unlucky for him, as he has no choice of walking away into this dugout. As 3 wickets down at the end of over number 8. 60 runs on the board.
3 wiket telah berjaya diambil oleh Central Smashers. Sekarang ini Amiruddin Azhar akan meneruskan balingannya di over yang kedua dan over yang ke-9 bagi pasukan Northern Strikers.
As we see after the 6th over, and we are into the 9th over already, in the 3 over span of time we have seen 2 wickets are gone, and also the run rate has been dropped down. Between when they are at the first 6 overs, they're going at the run rate of 7 or 8 an over, and now it just dropped to 7.5 runs per over, and that brings a new batsman into the center. Lasit played sensibly here, scoring 26 runs or 27 runs of 19 deliveries he faced.
Sekarang ini Amiruddin Ramli masuk untuk berpasangan dengan Lasit menghadap balingan daripada Amiruddin Azhar. Tiada larian. Bola yang pertama yang dihadap oleh Amiruddin Ramli.
Flighted delivery on the pads. Just a single taken.
1 larian bagi Amiruddin pada bola kedua yang dihadapnya dari balingan Amiruddin Azhar.
Hands down the track and to the pads again, and trying for 2 runs that settle for a single here. As you see, all the spinners who were bowling in the games of the last couple of days, and whenever the spinners comes onto the attack, there are less runs has been given, and they vary their pace and line and length, and it's getting difficult for the batsmen to score runs off. And all these teams are learned that technique and bring in the spinners right after the power play is over, and very well bowled right onto the block hole, guided the ball towards the long off for a single.
It looks like that's the strategy applied by almost all the teams. However, I can see that Central Smashers as well as Northern Hitters, both of these two teams, um, they have a very effective spin bowler in their inventory, especially Northern Strikers. They have around 6 spinners in their team that would make a difference um, when they play against each other in this tournament.
Yeah, nicely bowled, trying to guide through the covers. Oh, no damage done to the overthrows.
Satu lagi larian untuk Lasit.
Well
Untuk Aminuddin tadi.
Well backed up by the fielder at deep mid wicket. Spin into the attack from both ends. Oh, another slow delivery into the body.
Bola balingan Virandip tadi. Nyaris dipukul keluar, namun begitu kerana Virandip memperlahankan balingannya.
Another slow delivery.
Satu lagi balingan yang agak perlahan dari Virandip, mencuba untuk mengelirukan pemukul bagi Northern Strikers.
Nicely bowled onto the pads again. And a fielder from deep mid wicket is quick to cover to the corner. And giving singles doesn't hurt really the Central Smashers, and this is the phase of the innings where Northern Strikers would be targeting to play sensibly. Another change of a pace from Virandip. He's bowling quite intelligent here. He's not getting used to the pace of the ball and not giving too much of the room either side of the wickets, bowling stump to stump line. And he is quite quick in finishing the overs as well. Another ball onto the off stump, but straight to the man at point.
Satu lagi dot ball. 3 saja larian dilepaskan oleh Virandip Singh.
And that is the end of over number 10. Halfway stage of the innings has been passed. 67 runs on the board for the loss of 3 wickets. The comparison between the two teams are now the Central Smashers are 68 runs with the loss of no wickets at the same stage. And now the Strikers are 67 runs with the loss of 3 wickets. As the halfway stage of the innings, there's a change in the commentary box. Syam will be replacing myself.
Keadaan sekarang ini agak seimbang bagi Central Smashers dan Northern Strikers.
Thank you, Shiva.
Kedua-dua pasukan cuba untuk memberi tekanan.
Game is well balanced here.
Namun begitu, pemukul yang berada di tengah gelanggang sekarang ini, Aminuddin Ramli dan Lasit, cuba sedaya upaya untuk mendapatkan larian pada setiap balingan untuk memastikan bahawa jumlah larian bertambah pada setiap balingan.
Good shot, but it will only fetch him a single. Lasit playing a crucial anchor innings here. Even though Northern Strikers have lost 3 wickets, can consider them as in the driver's seat, and Central Smashers are not giving away as well. So good looking shot towards deep extra cover for a single.
Satu saja larian dikumpulkan oleh Aminuddin Ramli. Keadaan sangat seimbang sekarang ini, dan saya fikir pemukul-pemukul bagi pasukan Northern Strikers cuma menunggu masa untuk mencari bola yang sesuai untuk dipukul semaksimum mungkin.
So spinners have been a real threat in this match for both the teams. It's played along the ground towards the mid wicket for a single.
Empat larian setakat ini dikumpulkan dalam over yang ke-11.
Dances down the track, calls for a quick single and gets it comfortably.
5 larian dari over yang ke-11, balingan Amiruddin Azhar. Amiruddin Azhar mengakhiri 3 over balingannya dengan cuma melepaskan 15 larian, tiada wiket. Namun begitu kedudukan sekarang 72 larian dikumpulkan dengan jatuhan 3 wiket. Kedudukan yang sedikit memihak kepada Central Strikers. Namun begitu, Central Smashers. Namun begitu dari segi purata larian dan jumlah larian yang dikumpulkan oleh Northern Strikers adalah agak seimbang. Cuma Northern Strikers kekurangan 3 wiket berbanding dengan Central Smashers pada situasi yang sama di innings yang pertama.
Skipper Virandeep to continue from the far end. And Northern Strikers require another 69 from 9 overs. Played it in the gap for a single. Northern Strikers are striking at 6.5 run rate. They require at close to 8, 7.67 to be precise.
Satu lagi larian untuk Lasit dan Northern Strikers. Mereka cuma, kedua-dua batsman ini cuma kekal untuk mendapatkan sekurang-kurangnya satu larian dari setiap balingan.
Yet another single, 3 of 3. That will not hurt Central Smashers. They are bowling pretty well here.
66 larian diperlukan dari 8.3 over dengan purata 7.76. Dalam keadaan sekarang Central Smashers, jika keadaan ini kekal, Central Smashers mungkin cuma mampu menang dengan jumlah larian yang kurang dari 10 larian. Namun begitu perlawanan masih lagi panjang, ada lagi 8 over.
It's in the air and in the gap. It's a good stop. Saved a certain boundary in the deep.
Pukulan yang baik daripada Aminuddin Ramli. Namun begitu pemadang berjaya untuk mempertahankan pukulan tadi ataupun mempertahankan larian, mengurangkan jumlah larian untuk tidak melepaskan boundary. Sekarang Lasit.
It's a good looking shot straight to the deep mid wicket fielder for another single. 6 runs coming off this over.
6 larian, setiap satu balingan dibalas dengan satu larian oleh Northern Strikers. Keadaan yang cukup seimbang. Kita cuma menanti over yang menjadi penentuan bagi perlawanan ini. Pasti dalam perlawanan T20 akan ada satu over yang akan menjadi game changer untuk kedua-dua pasukan. Sama ada Central Smashers berjaya mendapatkan wiket ataupun Northern Strikers berjaya memaksimumkan jumlah larian yang dikumpulkan dalam over tersebut.
Northern Strikers are 78 for 3 in 12 overs. Amiruddin Nazar will continue from the pavilion end, coming over the wicket. Dances down the track, it's in the air and taken.
Itu dia satu wiket lagi untuk Central Smashers. Wiket yang sangat penting. Lasit Cruz boleh.
A simplest of the catches to Udit Madhushanka in long off. That is the end of Lasit. Krusupale tried to play inside out there, but good delivery, good flight there by Amiruddin Nazar. Picks up his first wicket. It's a crucial wicket nevertheless, and that is wicket number 4 for Northern Strikers.
Wiket yang cukup penting diambil oleh Amir Raza, ditangkap oleh Udit Madhushanka di long off. Untuk satu lagi wiket bagi Central Smashers. 78, 4 wiket telah berjaya dijatuhkan. Dan sekarang ini masuk ke tengah ialah pemain berjersey nombor 14, Jamaluddin Arif.
New batsman is Arif for Northern Strikers. Central Smashers are not giving this away. They are fighting with their teeth in, with the field and with the ball. They know that they don't have much to defend, so they are giving their 100% in all the departments and striking at crucial intervals.
Satu wiket yang cukup penting berjaya diambil oleh Amiruddin Azhar. Dia bergandingan dengan Udit Madusangka yang menangkap pukulan tadi yang terus ke long off. Dan sekarang ini Northern Strikers perlu membina semula. Jamaluddin Arif masuk untuk bergandingan dengan Aminuddin Ramli yang sekarang sedang mengumpul 10 larian daripada 14 balingan.
Gets a gift, plays down the ground for a single. Arif gets off the mark with that single towards long off.
Satu kesilapan Amiruddin Azhar tadi pada balingannya, namun cuma membuahkan satu larian. Dan sekarang Aminuddin Ramli memukul terus tegak.
Good productive over for Central Smashers. Couple of runs and a big wicket so far. Plays late, cuts in the gap for a single.
Cuma satu larian yang berjaya dikumpulkan tadi. Setakat ini di over yang ke-13, satu wiket, 3 larian dilepaskan.
That single score moves to 80.
Sekarang ini Amiruddin Azhar membaling over the wicket pada Aminuddin Ramli.
Swept for a single. Good over so far for Central Smashers. That should have been stopped, but leaks a run straight down the ground.
5 larian dikumpulkan, namun begitu Central Smashers berjaya mendapatkan satu wiket dari over ini. Setakat ini Lasit terus pulih, 34 larian telah pun dikeluarkan. Pasha Ali juga telah keluar, 18 larian. Dan di tengah gelanggang sekarang ini Amiruddin Ramli masih kekal di tengah. Amiruddin Azhar, Virandip Singh, Shavin Muniandi dan Rashmika Dilshan berjaya mendapatkan wiket bagi pasukan Central Smashers.
Change of bowling for Central Smashers. Muazzam Hayat coming from the far end. Another spinner coming around the wicket to Jamaluddin Arif.
58 larian diperlukan dari 7 over. Sekarang ini Muazzam Hayat akan membaling bagi pasukan Central Smashers.
Starts with a wide.
Wide balingan pertama Muazzam Hayat.
Cuts it straight to the point fielder. It's a dot ball. Northern Smashers require 57 of 7 overs. 6.5 at a run rate of 8.34. Plays it straight down the ground for a single.
Satu lagi larian, pukulan daripada Jamaluddin Arif untuk menggerakkan jumlah larian ke 85 dengan 4 jatuhan wiket.
High in the air. Fielder coming underneath it.
Itu dia pukulan yang cukup tinggi dari Aminuddin.
Chance of a catch there, but probably the fielder misjudged it. Lucky for the batsman, they take a quick couple. Followed by a dot ball towards cover. In the air again.
Kali ini pukulan dari Aminuddin Ramli membuahkan 2 larian agak jauh dari jangkauan pemadang yang berada di long off. untuk mengejar dan menangkap pukulan daripada Amin tadi. Amin nampaknya sudah mula agresif.
Lays it down the ground for another single. That is end of over number 14. Northern Strikers are 90 for 4. They require another 51 from the final 6 at a run rate of 8.5. Aminuddin going good with 17 of 20.
51 lagi larian diperlukan oleh Northern Strikers. Sekarang ini pertukaran bagi pembaling untuk pasukan Central Smashers. Ajab Khan akan membaling.
Another bowling change. Ajab Khan to start from the pavilion end.
Central Smashers masih kekal menggunakan pemutar-pemutar untuk mengurangkan jumlah larian Northern Strikers. 90 larian dikumpulkan, 4 wiket sudah dijatuhkan pada over yang ke-14. Sekarang ini over yang ke-15.
It's hit high in the air.
Pukulan yang cukup tinggi.
Udit Madhushankar takes it comfortably at long off.
Berjaya ditangkap oleh Udit Madhushankar untuk mengeluarkan Aminuddin Ramli.
Wicket number 5 for Northern Strikers.
Sekarang Fitri Syam akan masuk mengambil tempat Aminuddin Ramli yang dikeluarkan hasil balingan Ajab Khan dan ditangkap oleh Udit Madhushankar. Fitri Syam sekarang perlu membina semula innings bagi pasukan Northern Strikers berpasangan dengan Jamaluddin Arif. Masih berbaki lebih kurang 6 over dan perlu mendapatkan 51 larian pada purata 8.7 larian setiap over.
Game is very much in the balance, or I would say it's probably moving towards Central Smashers. They have been bowling really well.
Central Smashers mempunyai sedikit advantage pada keadaan sekarang ini kerana Northern Strikers sudah pun kehilangan 5 wiket berbanding dengan pada over yang ke-15 bagi Northern Strikers, Central Smashers yang hanya jatuh 3 wiket.
Calls for a quick single, chance of a run out.
Peluang untuk melakukan run out tadi. Namun balingan Ajab Khan tidak mengena stump. Terselamat Jamaluddin Arif.
Had a good try at the stumps, but misses it. Would have been a touch and go. Was a quick call by Arif. That brings the new batsman.
Fitri Syam sekarang ini akan menghadap balingan daripada Ajab Khan. Fitri beraksi baik pada perlawanan semalam. Agar beliau mampu melakukan sesuatu hari ini. Terus bermula dengan satu larian dari balingan pertama yang dihadapinya.
Fitri gets off the mark with that single down the ground towards long on.
Fitri ketika membaling tadi bagi pasukan Northern Strikers pada innings yang pertama berjaya melakukan hat-trick.
It's a good looking shot. Ball is running towards the boundary. A fumble there. That should have been stopped, but a welcome boundary to Northern Strikers there.
Northern Striker berjaya mendapat 4 larian. Misfielding dari Udit Madhushankar, namun begitu usaha beliau untuk berlari lebih kurang 40 error untuk mempertahankan bola itu tadi.
What a shot, what a reverse sweep there. Back-to-back boundaries for Arif and Northern Strikers.
Jamaluddin Arif reverse sweep untuk 4 lagi larian.
With that boundary, score moves to 100.
100 larian dikumpulkan dengan 5 wiket telah pun berjaya dijatuhkan. Keadaan sekarang ini masih lagi balance. Northern Strikers masih mampu lagi untuk mengejar, andai kata Jamaluddin Arif dan Fitri Syam mampu bertahan dan mencetak larian dalam innings yang kedua ini. Itu dia. Sekarang saya akan berhenti berehat.
That is end of over number 15. There's a change in the com box. Shiva comes in for the final 5.
Thanks, Sham. Into the final 5 overs of the game. 41 runs required, a run rate of 8.20. It's an interesting phase of the game as well, as we have seen the last game as well gone down to the wire.
Yeah, the game looks very much in balance. Probably a wicket or two will move the balance towards Central Smashers. Muazzam to continue from the far end.
Spinners are bowling in tandem for both the ends. Slashed over
Short,
the
there's
wicket.
no fielder there. Won't go to the boundary.
Good fielding there. Ran too quick to restrict the batsman for a single. As we are into the final 5 overs, as we have not seen the dew factor yet, as today is time of the day or the night, I would say. Most of the bowlers are using the towels to wipe it. Dance down the track. Good bowling by Mozum Hayat.
It's a crucial dot. Arif saw the batsman coming down the wicket.
Nicely flaked towards the deep mid wicket just for a single.
Good bowling so far by Muazzam. Is conceding 2 of 3 deliveries.
We are expecting some fireworks here as the way he is batting. Appealing for an LBW. Yes, it has. The momentum has gone over to Central Smashers with that wicket. 6th wicket down.
Fitri Sham completely missing. A straight delivery. Muazzam bowled it quick and he got the wicket of Fitri Sham. First wicket for Muazzam. That is wicket number 6 for Northern Strikers. Northern Strikers require another 39. They require 9 and over.
Run rate has just gone up to 9 and over. This is a good 4 balls from Mozum Hayat. Given 2 runs of his 4 balls and a wicket, more importantly.
New batsman walks in is Rashid Ahad. Rashid Ahad will face Muazzam, who is coming around the wicket from the far end. Only conceded 2 runs and picked up a wicket in his 4 deliveries. Muazzam. Overall, all the spinners bowl extremely well today. Shiva. Also, there's no dew, as you mentioned. It's another dot ball there.
He's bowling a good over here, Mozum Hayat. Yes, Sham, there is no indication of a dew factor here today. And all the dot balls are golden balls. 3 fielders sprinting towards the ball. And batsmen sneak 2 runs of it.
It's excellent running between the wickets. They pick up 2. Played with soft hands. Rashid Ahad gets off the mark. And that's end of over number 16.
104 runs on the board with a loss of 6 wickets.
It's a bowling change from the pavilion end. Skipper Virandeep is coming into the attack. Another 37 required of 4 overs. 37 of 24 legal deliveries. Required run rate climbs up to 9.25. Central Smashers need 4 wickets. Jamaluddin Arif is on strike.
He scored 14 runs. Jamaluddin Arif, 14 runs of 11 deliveries he faced. And Rashid Ahad, just 2 balls he faced and 2 runs he scored. And captain into the attack. Left arm over the man. All gone straight to the man at long off for a single.
They require a boundary of every over here. Starts off with a single. Arif.
It's the new batsman facing the delivery. Field has been just slightly changed and tried to sweep it. Just managed to guide the ball straight to the bowler. Swept again, but not timed it. Just for a single. As you see, Virandeep is bowling. The overs are quite quick, and he's not giving the time for the batsman to think of as he's cruising towards the end of the over. As you bowled 3 already.
Bowled 3 already, and Arif comes down the track and plays towards long off. Fielder Udit for another single. 2 runs so far in the 4 deliveries.
The singles doesn't hurt them at all. And slashed towards the deep point. Just managed to get it 2 runs.
Played well there by Rashid. Easy couple. They need a boundary.
Run rate has gone up to 10 and over. Tried to disturb the rhythm of the bowler. Bowler followed him as to the pads. Behind square for a single.
5 runs coming off it. Good over. 6 runs coming off it. Excellent over. Under pressure by the skipper Virandeep. 31 required in 3 overs. The official ball sponsors for the MCA Ramadan Super Series T20 tournament is SJ. Sponsor for individual awards, cash prizes by My Events International. Sponsor for player of the match, cash prizes by Daya Shakti Tours and Travels. Sponsor for individual awards, cricket equipments by Castle Sports.
The final 3 overs of the game. 31 required. As this game as well going down to the wire.
And we can see seam bowling is back into the attack. Udit Madhushanka will come from the far end. 31 required of another 3 overs.
Virandeep have finished his quarter of 4 overs. Have given 20 runs and he took 1 wicket of it.
Rashid Ahad will face Udit Madhushanka. Required run rate climbs up to 10.33.
The 4-5 fielders outside. Deep fine leg deep backward square. And long on. Deep cover and third man. Nicely bowled onto the pads. And batsman running too hard. And just
Good running between the wickets, making it so comfortable there. Starts with a couple. Udit Madhushankar bowls on the pads.
Udit Madhushankar has gone 25 runs of his 2.1 overs. Let's see, bowling with good pace. Yorker in length, straight to the bowler. Importantly, it's a dot ball. Every dot ball counts in the final over of final stage of the innings.
Good delivery there by Udit Madhushankar. It's not an easy delivery to play out.
Trying cheeky scoop there. Just managed to get a single, missed it completely. Good delivery, well directed bouncer.
It's a T20 format, brings you such shots.
The bowler would have noticed as the batsman moved way before he delivers the ball. Has got a chance to change the line and length. With the speed of Udit Madhushankar, it would have gone into either ways. Yorker in length, straight to the man at short cover, just for a single.
Good delivery there. A low full toss, only managed to go straight in the hands of the cover fielder skipper. Virandeep pull up a single. Good over so far, just 4 runs coming off it in 4 deliveries. 2 more deliveries to go. Northern Strikers definitely require a boundary.
Dance down the track, up in the skies. It's going to be an easy catch. Yes, it has. It's straight into the hands of Anwar Arudin.
First wicket for Udit Madhushankar. Change of pace, bowled a slower bounce, I believe. Rashid Daha tried to pull it, but only manages to get a top edge, and simplest of the catches to the square leg short mid wicket fielder Anwar. That is wicket number 8. New batsman coming in. Khairul Iman is a new batsman who will replace Rashid Ahad. Batsman had crossed, so Arif will face a good slash. Good stop at deep extra cover. Only a single. That's a good over by Udit. Picking up a wicket and gave away 5 runs. Sorry. That is end of over number 18. Northern Strikers are 116 for 8. 2 more overs left. 26 more runs required. Skipper will continue. I think he has finished his quota. It would be Rashmika Dilshan from the pavilion end. 26 required of 12 deliveries.
At least need a couple of boundaries for Northern Strikers to reach the target of 26 runs in the next 2 overs. As a change of end for Rashmika Dilshan.
All eyes on Jamaluddin Arif. He's probably the last of the recognized batsmen. Played a couple of boundaries earlier.
Slow ball onto the pads. Just a single run.
Just a single. That won't hurt at all. Khairul Iman to face his first delivery. 25 required of 11.
Anything is possible in T20. Just stay tuned.
Another match going to the wire. 2 more wickets for Central Smashers. They have bowled really well.
The left-hander on strike. Deep mid-wicket and deep square leg.
Oh, clean bowled. What pace. That's awesome delivery by Rashmika Dilshan.
Previous ball has bowled less in reduced his pace, and this is steaming up onto the stumps. Rock the off stump off. There's another wicket down, 8th wicket to be exact. 18.2 overs, 116 runs, 25 to get.
Wicket number 2 for Rashmika Dilshan. Is bowled with some raw pace. Khairul Iman not troubling the scores. Out for a not.
Another left-hander into the centre. Ball in pace, very good ball.
Inside edge towards backward square for a single that brings Arif on strike.
Very good over by Rashmika Dilshan. 3 balls has been bowled. Just given 2 runs and a wicket in there. 24 to get in 9 legal deliveries. 16 is the required run rate. And the slow ball, very well bowled. Yorker length and slower deliveries. Batsman trying to dance down the track. Missed it completely.
Excellent change of pace. Dot ball. Building up pressure.
The required run rate gone to 18 and over. Eight balls remaining. 24 to get. Bouncer. Pulled it over cow corner. Fielder running towards. Very well fielded by the fielder, ran towards the deep mid wicket to cow corner.
Saved a couple. Played in front of square. He pulled it. But there was the fielder backed it well. The short mid wicket moves to deep mid wicket. Fine leg comes in.
Another slow delivery.
Just a single. What a great over by Rashmika Dilshan.
With that, he finishes his score of 4 overs, 21 runs of 2 wickets he got of it. And we're into the last over of the game. 21 to get from 6 legal deliveries. Match official umpires today, Mr. Kalidas and Mr. Pubalan, keeping track on the time.
Udit will continue from the far end. Arif to face Udit. 21 of 6 deliveries.
Final over of the game.
Here we go. 21 of 6.
Dance down the track.
That should be looking for a couple. A low full toss. Definitely need a boundary or two in the first 3 deliveries. Starts with a couple. Central Smashers must be quite happy with it.
Shot. Just a good looking shot. And batsman ran two. Yes, got comfortably. Good running between the wickets by Jamaluddin Arif and Wafiq Irfan.
4 of 2. Not connecting it well, Arif.
17 runs still required to win the game. In 4 balls remaining. Another dance down the track. Oh, that is unlucky for the bowler and lucky for the batsman.
Inside edge. Raises it towards the boundary. No fielder there. 8 coming off the first 3.
This is interesting, Sham. 13 runs to get in 3 balls. Another nail biter.
Yes, it is. And this ball would be crucial. This would be a decider.
Another good delivery.
Good change of pace. Slower delivery. Batsman coming for the second.
Made it quite comfortable. It's very good running between the wickets by 2 batsmen.
Now, 11 of 2. Need 2 maximum to win. What a match we have. What a match we have here. Match number 11.
2 consecutive games gone down to the last delivery of the match. I would say last over of the game instead.
Short mid wicket has been sent back.
2 more deliveries. 11 runs to get. Dance down the track. Very good ball right into the Yorker leg. Batsman coming for the second run. Got it quite comfortably.
That would seal the game for Central Smashers. If at all there's a miracle, probably a no ball or something.
1 legal delivery remaining in this innings. 9 to get. Is it going to be any magic down here? Batsman trying to disturb the rhythm of the bowler and just given a single, and the batsman ran for.
He just ran a single. That seals up the game for Central Smashers. What a performance with the ball. Excellent bowling and fielding compared to Northern Strikers. They have really pulled up the game. Defending 140 in this ground with this wet and dew outfield, it is not at all easy. But Central Smashers have done it pretty well.
And here's the match summary stands. The pick of the batsmen are Lasith Krispule again, 34 runs of 29. Jamaluddin Arif, 35 of 25. And Wafiq Irfan is not out on 1 of 1. Central Smashers won the game. As far as the Central Smashers bowling is concerned, the pick of the bowlers are Rashmika Dilshan, 4 overs 21 runs of 2 wickets. Udit Madhushanka, 4 overs 40 runs, slightly on expensive side, he managed to get a wicket. Sharwin Muniani just bowled 1 over of 8 runs of 1 wicket. Amiruddin Azad, 4 overs 20 runs of 1 wicket. Virandeep Singh, 4 overs 20 runs of 1 wicket. Mazum Hayat, 2 overs 11 of 1. Azab Khan, 1 over 10 runs of 1 wicket is taken. And that's the match summary. Central Smashers won by 7 runs. And pick off the bowlers from both the games, as we would talk about the hat-trick and from Fitri Sham has taken 3 wickets, and Shadat Ramli captain himself 35 runs for 2 wickets in 4 overs, and Monir Khan 2 overs 15 runs of 1 wicket. That's the match summary from it's game number 11. Decided as 6 matches being played by both the top 2 teams on the table. As Central Smashers gone on to get another 2 points as 11 they stands on, and Northern Strikers on 7. There will be a game between Southern Hitters and Western Warriors tomorrow at the same time, both on 4 and 0 consecutively. So next game tomorrow 8:30 between Western Warriors and Southern Hitters. That will be a last game of the league, and then we move on to third place and the finals. This is the official ball sponsor for Ramadan Peace Cup Super Series T20s SG, and sponsor for individual awards and cash prizes by My Events. The iShakti Tour and Travel, sponsor for player of the match and cash prizes. And last but not the least, sponsor for individual awards and cricket equipments by Castle Sports. As that concludes the game of the league number 10 from Kinrara Oval. And please stay tuned for tomorrow at the same time, 8:30 p.m. And we'll be signing off from Kinrara Oval. Thank you, Sham, for joining us. And good night to all the viewers wherever you are. See you guys tomorrow. Until then, good night and signing off.